Still in the, well, darkened boardroom with the weird lightning storm in the background. Nathaniel looks at you, kind of pleadingly, and says, "Please, I know it's very much against your nature and your philosophies, but do try to be polite."
Wow, I'm feeling the judgment here.
There's a flash, and then she appears. Also on Discord, you can see the last 4 pictures is every one of them in the room. But for the audience, she has very red hair, almost like it's been dyed with blood. Or not almost like, that's exactly what has happened to her during her embrace. And emerald green glowing eyes, a bit of freckles. She's very pale, very beautiful. She's wearing a green dress that looks like it's from a different time with fur on the shoulders. I think, Marie, you can recognize the werewolf fur. And she's just staring everyone down. Scarlet and Elaine immediately falls to their knees. And Nathaniel is simply standing there, looking at you guys, calm and collected. You feel the need to go to your knees, but you stand there. She's not using any disciplines to force you. She's kind of just looking at every one of you, and there's an eerie silence, except for the wind and the flapping of plastic. And she's just says, calm. That's Nathaniel, but she's a bit more sharp in her voice. You're all here. And she looks at Nathaniel, who just nods back to her. I'm sure you're wondering why we are using resources to save your lives and bring you here and correct the course. You have broken the Masquerade on multiple occasions, but we have bigger issues. When you're playing 4D chess, the board is very wide, and each of you are essential pieces. Unlike the previous Inquisition, this cannot be stopped with simply waiting. And you are needed to do 2 things, and I cannot tell you much about how and when and why. I will try to answer your questions if I can. But 2 things need to happen. You have to kill the Sabbat. The Dollmaker needs to die the next full moon. Officially, that will be your redemption politically, and you will not be pursued by the Archons. Second thing that needs to happen, the Warlock needs to die.
Is Oliver making any kind of gestures or motions at all? Like, I just...
Well, Dave's warming to this arc.
Could you repeat
Warming
that
to the
first one? I
Justicar.
got the Warlock, but the first one kind of slipped my mind real quick.
Did you say Dollmaker?
Yes,
Have we met
Savat, I
Dollmaker?
guess.
you have not met him, but he's been in London for a while.
I can see why you're in charge. You're saying good things.
They are giving information to Antigen about you guys. And the rest of us. Well, not me personally, but it's not good for the Masquerade, and it's not good for the cause. And we are not going to stop the Inquisition if they learn how to defeat us. This is what will happen. No one will win. Everyone will lose. And as I told Prince Kairos before, the elders will wake to a barren world and devour each other.
Well then, before you saved us, which we are all grateful for, I'm sure. And he looks around very quickly. I guess we better get back to it, right? You know, like we were all hard at work at eliminating the Sabbat, cleaning them up, whether we wanted to or not. We understood that was a job that helped everybody, and I gotta be honest, I know some people, some very ambitious people, and they were on that other test that you mentioned as well. So I'm on mission. I'm on task. Just send me back. I'm ready to go. You know. He can't wait to get out of here. He's just like, yep. I hear you. Same page.
Elaine says, "Why do we need them?" And she looks and gives Elaine a very sharp look that makes Elaine fall back to her knees. Head bowed, looking to the ground. "Young people," she shakes her head. "You will find the doll maker, I have no doubt about it. You will also dispose of the warlock. He cannot be destroyed in the traditional sense, and some of you might not even make it out of that encounter, but he will be disposed of. Even
Indeed.
when you have traitors in your midst." And she looks at each of and every one of you.
Emery's going to lean forward and make eye contact with all of them, like they've just made with us.
Wait, when you say all of them, you're talking about our Justicar and various company, right? Okay.
I know you probably need incentive. And what young people usually crave is power and favors. So, should you succeed with, what do you call it, Nathaniel, top marks, the Justicar will owe you a minor boon.
Hot dog. Sorry.
Incentive to kill the warlock.
Dispose of him.
So we get the minor boon for the warlock alone?
No, the dollmaker and the warlock. You will be redeemed in the eyes of the Camarilla, and I will owe you a minor boon.
Ooh.
Generous. So generous.
When you make a mistake in the future. I will make sure someone cleans it up.
That's a lovely offer, thank you. I didn't think I'd find myself saying thank you.
Good.
Camera. No.
Is there any lingering, mind-shattering questions you have?
Yes, we always have extra questions. Luke, you have one?
I do. You mentioned that Mithras has to live to fight the Inquisition.
Yes, he is.
But clearly that hasn't happened here in this future because the Inquisition is, well, out there with all the red lightning and everything. Yeah? Is this a future where Mithras is still alive?
This is what happens when Mithras dies.
Oh, outstanding. So even if we wipe the slate clean with the Sabbat and also vanquish the warlock and the dollmaker, if Mithras somehow he stops himself and rewords it, if Mithras somehow dies, if that should ever somehow happen through some horrible accident,
And it wouldn't.
and I'm sure it wouldn't. This would still happen, or is this just kind of like with everything going to shit?
This is worst case.
Oh, so it might not happen then if Mithras bites it after all those other things are taken care of.
Oh, but he's... What is it, Nathaniel? An atomic bomb. A sun.
I see. So if he dies, he explodes?
Very much so.
So probably kill him somewhere else.
Someone who believes their god will always have one last defying act.
I see. So he just kind of takes everybody with him. Got it. Okay. All right.
It's like being the son and the father at the same time, right?
Gods are not good at losing.
No, they aren't. That's a thing. Yeah.
Well, hopefully that if there's any L that happens in the future, it's for learning and not for a loss.
Excuse me, Justicar Craven. How are we supposed to? Is there any initial lead to find that door maker?
You already have all you need. your friends, your allies. Trust in yourself. You'll find him. Now you have incentive to do so, even more than before.
I have one question though with that. Are there any stipulations? Like, say, you said that we're important, and say in our endeavors and our ability to work our way up, would you still afford that should we work? Are there any stipulations on this? Say, we're able to find the doll maker and the warlock, and that's fine and all. But in the future, would you still be willing to do so if one of us were to potentially work our way up and become a baron? Seems like where politics are concerned, those paths don't necessarily cross, but we have a lot of time ahead of us that we might be able to make use of, politics included.
All alternative, you play your cards right. Your own ambition does not come in the way of mine, otherwise I'll have a talk with you.
It seems like an unlikely forging, but I imagine that your word is solid, so I will take that for what it's worth. Thank you.
I have no reason to lie. I follow logic.
Who or what would be capable of killing Mithras?
Who? There's a lot of humans. Their weapons will get better. And we will still have the same weaknesses. From the days of Cain till the end of time. And they have their own atomic bombs. And there's a lot of them. And they breed like rats.
I'm ready to go.
So am I. I have other places in time where I need to appear. Anything else, ask it of my child. And she points towards Nathaniel, and there's a flash again and a almost ear-shattering boom. And you're left in the room with Nathaniel only. It seems she has taken Elaine and Scarlet with her. Are you ready to get back to your time? Or do you need a moment? It's still going to be a shit show when you get back there. So, and you're not going to have much room for...
Can you place us somewhere else?
Oh yes, I'm not going to place you in the middle of a hail of bullets. That would kind of defeat the purpose of bringing you here. But you do need to hide. And you do need to wait. Because when you get back, dawn is approaching. Word of advice, if you don't have anywhere safe, your haven is safe as long as you enter through the sewers. The thing you have down there will protect you. At least for now.
Love that last part. Yeah.
Mr. Smith is wonderful.
And that's what to know.
Before you do, any tips for the warlock? Seeing as he's one of yours?
Oh, he's Tremere. But yeah, just do the thing you're already set out to do. And he kind of looks at Dave and Luke.
Ah, Nemesis.
And yes, anyone who wants to kill him, take on their help, because it's going to take a lot of you. And hope that words did not, that word that does not get out, because he is prepared under normal circumstances, but you do not want him to fortify. What's wrong, Oliver?
Decisions.
Oliver knows what he's gonna do, but
It's
the player,
just like
the player is just, I don't.
watch Oliver in the background crawling up his own ass.
I was about to say, like, is this visible at all from Oliver? Like, do we need a subterfuge roll for him to not even show that he's currently crawling out of his skin right now?
I think the thing that helps him right now is he's just appearing scared, which is understandable in the situation.
He's holding his little cup. Just looking to where the Justicar just went and looking at everybody.
I will put you in your haven, and you can do whatever you want from there. Just be aware dawn is approaching.
What about my things in my apartment that was about to get raided?
They do not know where you live. They only know which building. They're waiting to ambush you.
Fuck's sake.
I'm sure your blonde friend will help you out.
A lot of help so far, right? Can we, just before we go, and I appreciate all your time, don't want to waste any more of it, but is there a potential for just like maybe dispersing us into a place of our choosing rather than just the shitty underground fucking haven that we've been forced to stay at for endless nights now?
I can put you at the fist, but dropping you in multiple locations requires a lot from me, and I've already taken a lot. I will start to burn.
I'll take the fist. Yeah, I'll take the fist. I'm good with that. Yeah, I just don't want to. I'm done with the whole no. Okay, I don't want to enter in through the same way that giant hands came through. Okay, I just don't. All right, and I'm done with that place. I'm done with Mr. Smith. I'm done with it. I'm done. All right, I don't want anything anymore. Okay, I've already made arrangements. I'm good. I can just drop me off at the fist. I'll be okay. All right.
He bows his head and says, I hope we don't meet again under these circumstances.
We won't.
He gets a little bit of a smile, and then you just appear in the fist, and Josh, he jumps up in his chair, just scared out of his mind. What the fuck?
Did you like that, huh? It's a new power I've been working on.
Holy
yeah.
Shit. How do you do that?
I fall to my knees.
You're in the
exist.
basement, and
That's it. I exist. And fall to my knees. That's it. And he was like,
loud metal music from upstairs. The usual thing.
Yeah.
Look at the clock. It's the date when you left. Time is about the same.
Do I have service on my phone?
Yes.
I will shoot a text to Regina.
Yes.
Just a penthouse, danger, intruders, guns, Iran.
Will you get a
Is
text back?
Is it all caps? Like
Yes.
It's a text that says, I know. Everything is taken care of. Stay safe and destroy the phone.
So calm.
Here, Luke, take this.
Grabbing all of
Immediately the phone immediately sparks and short circuits.
But yeah, Josh is just sitting completely flabbergasted and looking at you guys like, what the fuck? You smell of fucking spaceships and time travel.
Luke steps forward and just he does a bow like he totally, this is all planned, this is all him. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'll teach you sometime perhaps.
You met the Rose Witch?
The who?
The Rose Witch?
Is that the name of the Justicar?
She's red hair.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, then I guess, yes. I guess meeting is what that would be called. We were kind of forced into it, but yeah.
Yeah, she does that.
Have you met her before?
No. Well, kind of. I was at this this ascension for I wasn't invited, but I still came, and I saw her there. She put the crown on the prince's head, and I was told to leave, and everyone was being rude, and then I left. But no, I have not talked to her. I was specifically told not to come because she came, and I don't think she likes me, but I don't know why. I've never met her. But the prince is smart, so he probably had his reasons.
I don't know what Emery is talking about. And I don't know why Dave is nodding. So clearly we were all in different places. All I want you to know is I did that all by myself. And then he's like, And look at the time. He's going to leave.
Yeah, let's just go around the table. Luke, you're already. I assume you're going home to Haven.
He is contacting Alicia, and he's heading back to his special, secret, ultra secure haven. Yeah.
Yeah. That only Nemesis knows about.
That's right. That's correct.
Dave, where are you going? Where are you sleeping?
I'm going to head back to Mr. Smith.
Yeah.
Probably the safest place in the entire of London.
Oh, you'll have to go through the sewers a bit, but it's fine. The police are a bit noisy upstairs, but they don't seem to be able to find the giant hole. And when you get back, Mr. Smith, first of all, is anyone going with Dave?
I mean, of course I'm going to tag along. I'm tagging along with Dave the Trustworthy. Yes, let's go.
Okay, before I do that, then Oliver, where are you going? To the Paradisa? To your big fancy room?
He's just like, oh my god.
To where?
Oliver will go to. He'll go to the Paradise.
Say its name.
This bitch.
This bitch right here.
My master. They mean to destroy you.
We're gonna go outside of London.
Oh no, he's got my name in the book.
Done.
I don't know what to tell you. I feel terrible.
It's okay, embrace the dark side. Marie, Leo, Emery, and Dave, you get back through the sewers you can hear the police upstairs, and they're doing their thing, and it has all obviously been, what's the word? When they roll out the tape. Not quarantined.
Just isolated.
Yeah, barred off.
Barricaded.
Well, yeah, whatever. They're doing the thing, but Mr. Smith is hanging on his cross and welcoming you back.
Never been so happy.
I've put up an illusion. They will not find the hole.
Thank you. Do you need any more blood?
Always, but I can't take more than you have, obviously, Master Dave.
Dave will offer without question or thought.
To arouse. Before we go to the next night and you actually gain some willpower and shit, you, through various means, either the phone or something, but you're told through a phone, Oliver probably in person, and Luke through Nemesis?
Nemesis. That works.
That the Camarilla has declared all illusions off or illegal, and all use of technology the same. Until this situation is different. And she kind of scoffs at it and says, I'm not using any of that shit anyways. Probably a text from Josh to the rest of you, but the last one is like, we have to turn off our phones, and sad smiley face. And not play Minecraft, and sad smiley face.
Pour one out, man. Pour one out.
Oliver, when you get back to your room, you're obviously in a bit of a state, but it seems like the prince's people are sheltering you from the views of the mortal who are up very early in the morning, so you can get to your room privately and without any suspicion. Do you intend to send the warlock a report?
He's going to get the necessary ingredients to do letter ward. Because some of these things he feels he cannot even say out loud, lest certain people hear. And so he's going to write up a report in his own blood to let him know of what is being planned.
Yes, you get a stain for betraying your pact, obviously.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yes, I'll take it. I'll take it. I deserve it. I'll take it. Damn it.
Maybe you don't have a conviction, though.
For the next things, it's obviously going to be a new night. You gain willpower equal to either your resolve or your composure. You must all do a rouse to wake.
What if I don't want to wake up?
You still have to do the rouse, but it's okay.
And I am going to do the 3 rouses to heal the aggravated damage at this time.
Also that, if you want to do that, please tell me if anyone goes above 5, otherwise we'll have issues, but...
Yep. 1 second.
Otherwise, we just... you're just hungry.
And I'm also blushing, since that's a thing.
Same.
Oh, do I have to do a rouse for the letter ward, by the way? I gotta...
Yeah.
Oh no, I get a single hunger.
Beast is under control tonight. While everyone does the rolls and adjust their sheets and all that shit. I'm splitting you guys up a little bit. Some people into teams, and I don't think we'll get to everyone. I need more time to prepare. Leo and Emery are gonna have a scene together. Marie, you're gonna have a solo scene. But we're gonna start with Dave and Luke, because you have a dinner to get to. And then Oliver, he needs to walk on some coal and talk with a certain warlock of fire. But everyone's getting something for free. But we'll see how far we get.
So storyteller, real quick, is there an opportunity to hunt before?
Yes.
Okay, good. Do you want me to roll for that?
Yes, difficulty very high.
Oh, excellent. Okay, that's what I'm here for.
You can use your herd if you have it.
I am going to use my herd.
Sensible.
And take 2 hunger away. Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. All right. So I'm ready. I'm on mission, ready to go after I've done my little impromptu performance.
I'm just everyone what's going to happen in your scene. So just so you have a little bit of sense, Dave and Luke, you're obviously going to eat someone very old. Oliver, you're going to do the Firewalker ceremony, at least trying to. Emery and Leo, for different reasons, you're going to a fundraiser. Marie, you're going to have a bit of fun time with your ghost and turning on a lot of power in your new house.
Yay.
And I'm giving everyone something for free out of it. If they succeed, obviously. But we're going to start with Dave and Luke. You have hunted, you have fed, you have done your things, but right now you are in Redbridge, and you find yourself outside of a little kiosk with a lotus flower lamp in the window, waiting for a certain witch to appear out of the shadows. She does, and you're pulled to her haven, where the horsemen are there, the 2 werewolves and the shadow wraith motherfuckers are hovering around, looking very Dementor-like and scary.
Outstanding.
She looks at you, smiles, and says, we need to go through a couple of things, because once we get down there, we don't have time to talk or think. We just need to do or we die.
Understood.
Hugin, the gangrel, interrupts, and I'm gonna say something and it's gonna make no sense to anyone. Maybe Leo is gonna understand it, but I'm gonna put subtitles on it, and I only do this because I can. Hvad fuck laver de her? Du skal bare blande dig udenom. Det er mit legetøj, okay? Yeah, okay, man. Whatever. She says, apologies. First of all, we need to figure out who to eat. Obviously, we can't eat the Morrigan, she's out. Night is same thing. The Setite has already been eaten by the outcasts. There's no Ventru because Mithras, and so you have the last clans to choose from. Obviously, they come with different benefits. That is the first thing, so discuss the main course, and I'll wait your answer.
Wow. Well then.
Oh, there's no Tremere, it's a soliloquy. It's before the thing happened with... Yeah.
Yeah. That was a sudden. That was not anticipated. Let's see here. So what are our choices? Yeah. Just real quick, just to simplify it, because I don't want to assume that there's more choices than we have. So what basically are our choices?
Oh, let me find a list of the clans so I can get an overview.
Yeah.
Discord.
Discord. Have you been so nice? Oh, you have. Yes, Dave is absolutely right. In the in-character chat, that's your choices.
Wow. All of those.
No.
So for the audience, that
randos.
will be Salubri, Hekata, Bruja, Banu Hakim, Alkavian, Nosferatu, Ravnos, Toreador, and Shimishi.
Personally, if the Ravnos were ever a choice,
They are. They come with their quirks, obviously, but they're quite good with the messing with the mind.
well, they're rare. Any preference, Luke?
I already have Zamichi in me. So I'm gonna go with I don't think Luke has Auspex or Fortitude, and he always feels very, 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 very flimsy to me. And so I feel like Hakata would be perfect, just to kind of nom down on one of those. So yeah.
I could be tempted with Hekata.
He's already like into Oblivion and everything like that. So just expanding his powers there would be with some rituals and things would be ideal.
No, Hekata. Anything that will bring us closer to Oliver.
Right. Yeah. I'm glad we're in agreement about that. Yeah. The other thing I'm also considering is Gangrel, of course, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
Morrigan is already out, so we can't do Gangrel, unfortunately.
oh, okay. So then, yeah. I mean, secretly, Luke has always appreciated Chip, as a thing. So like, secretly he's like, I really love the whole pigeon thing. So maybe Nosferatu, but honestly, Nosferatu or Hakata would work for me. So,
I'd vote for Hekata, as I said.
yeah,
Bring us
I think
closer to Oliver.
Hakata is my first choice, honestly. So.
Carter it is. Damn it! I was kind of wanting you to fight over who's gonna get, but yeah, we can do a cage match another day. Second thing,
I'll kick your ass, Dave.
I trust that you would.
there's a guardian down there. It has met me before. It does not like me. It's going to attack us. I need to temporarily imprison it, but I need someone to defend me while I do that. That's where you guys come in.
Outstanding.
It will hurt. You'll take a couple of blows. It's not fun, but I think you can survive. It's made of the same stuff as Luke, so.
Well done, Luke.
I mean, you're packing some explosives, right, Dave?
I've got my bag with me.
Outstanding.
It's of the ethereal and demonic nature, so any physical thing is not really. You're just there to take hits, really. Then we open the sarcophagus. The thing is not in torpor, it's in stasis, so it's gonna wake up very fast. Thankfully, I'm also very fast. So we quickly stake it, and then I do the black rose ritual. You both sink your teeth in at the same time with the mindset of sharing it. Otherwise, it's gonna go very wrong. And then we get the fuck out of there when it dusts.
Amazing.
You can trust me, Luke.
I'm sure I can.
So everyone is
If you fuck this up, I'm going to kill you, Dave. All right?
Shit.
I won't aim to bite you.
if something goes wrong, I will leave you there.
Dave.
I don't leave people behind.
No, you don't. No,
She,
you don't. You take them with you.
Pulls out a scroll and says, obviously we have to do a contract on this. You help me with the warlock, and I give you power. We sign it in our blood, and should any one of us fail to deliver on our promise, we die immediately. Good.
Good deal.
Where's the rest of the pack?
She is the first to sign it, which is like pen into hand and then writes with her blood on it. It glows for a bit on the parchment, and then she hands the scroll to one of you guys.
Dave will sign without question.
Luke will sign without question.
Good. She puts it away. We're now bound in agreement, much like the demons would do. And she stretches out her arms for you guys to grab them. Well, Luke, you kind of know the feeling, and I think Dave has experienced it. Well, you fold in on yourself, and you appear... Dave, you recognize it. This is the labyrinth that you were in. Just another section of it, but you see the thunderstorm above you. You appear in a room with 12 sarcophagi. 3 of them are open. One of them is... they're kind of like a clock. And number 12, there's nothing behind it, or there's an opening behind it, and you hear, well, screams of the damned from inside a chamber. In the middle of the room, there's a pedestal, and there's a wraith-like being with has a helmet on, or a skull mask of silver, and it immediately attacks you. We're not going to go through combat rounds and all that, because we're just going to say you take an aggravated willpower damage for taking the blows. She seals it in. It's very pissed. And she walks to the sarcophagus with the Reaper on it, obviously. Tilts down the lid. A bony man, very shrunken, almost like a raisin or like a mummy, falls out, and she stakes him immediately and starts to chant and pull the blood out of her wrists. And she gestures towards you guys. Like, with her eyes, she's obviously still chanting her words, but you know what to do.
Yeah. On 3, right?
Yes. Then you sink your teeth in, and then I have to look this up again every single time. The Diablo rerolls. I think I wrote it somewhere, though.
Here we go.
I'm rousing for strength, by the way. I'm increasing my strength because I think strength has something to do with it.
Just wait a second.
First is a strength plus resolve for as many times as the block
Yes,
of
exactly.
the guy.
All right. You have
And losing
to...
humanity.
Well, you don't need to catch the thing, because that's the... Well, first of all, you lose 1 point of humanity. That's
Then it's humanity plus blood potency, I think it was. Versus the resolve plus blood potency of the other guys.
Yeah, you do humanity plus your blood potency.
Okay, so how do we roll that?
It's all red dice, so you can just do it in D10s or figure out something equivalent. Like,
Okay, got it.
You could do a immunity roll and add modifier. There's a button on the down right, the most part of the character.
That would be 4 successes.
blood potency versus resolve. Ugh.
1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, you got 5 there.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How much do you have total?
7.
7.
Any one of you want to use willpower?
Yes.
I would like to.
Wait.
That's an extra 2. That's an extra 3. So
That is more. You, well, share it.
we share it.
I don't know what your humanity is at this point, but...
Not low enough.
My humanity is 5, so I've got like dark red pinpoints behind my eyes in a creepy, scary sort of fashion.
6 for Dave.
Well, I need to check just something. I'm just gonna make a random roll. I just need to be sure. Yeah, I'll take you. Humanity plus. Okay, it is black die. Never mind. I thought it was all red die. So your roll is valid. And your willpower is spent. You get 80 experience to share among you. It's 40, unless some of you is willing to give up something. You can spend it obviously on blood potency and every discipline except blood sorcery and protein. They cost what they cost, according to your clan. But let's say let's say Dave has 5 left, and that does something for Luke. Then if Dave wants to give them to Luke, he can. But to begin with, you have 40.
I'm going to go with, first of all, I'm going to take Oblivion 5, which is 25.
Yes.
So go with Shadow Step because he wants that so bad. So
Well, we don't have to sit around and wait for you guys to
Yeah.
figure it out.
And
But you do
carry
need
on.
to spend all of it, and then we need to figure out before the session ends. But while you think on that and munch on this guy and go nom nom nom, we jump to Oliver.
I'd like this moment to be he hand delivers the letter to Victor. He's not gonna trust anyone else with this letter. So
Right. You probably give it to the Herald because Victor is, well, unless you can teleport, a very hard man to get a hold of. But Victor is the only one who can open it with the letter ward, if that's acceptable.
yes.
You're at the Paradise, I don't know what you're doing. But eventually, you're summoned by the Warlock into the chambers below. He does not look happy. He looks furious, but he's calm and collected, but you can see his eyes are like flames. I thank you, Oliver, for bringing me this information. We will have to prepare, obviously.
Oliver's eyes steel when he looks at it. He's just like, sounds to me like that's enough to get my name out of that book.
Don't worry. You're gonna have everything you ever wanted if you stick by my side.
And he just kind of like nods his head.
He puts a decanter of blood in front of you for in case you're still hungry, but just to be generous, and says, "We're going somewhere." And he starts to do a portal, which takes him 10 minutes, and you are not stupid enough to disturb him while he does it. Especially when he looks like anything could set him off.
Have we discussed what's about to happen before? So do I know where we're going, or?
Not at all. You have no idea. It's just
Okay.
you're about to be pulled into a portal, you feel.
He's just reading over like probably like leafing through a book that like Victor had maybe given him to just read or whatever. No, he's looking through Wally's book. And is my hunger down to 1 just real quick?
0.
Oh, you are generous, thank you. All right, yep, that's it.
The portal opens, and he gestures for you to step through.
And he just goes through, just nods and goes through.
You enter a stony hallway. It's kind of wide, and immediately, like, you are almost repelled and want to step back through a closing portal because there's fire all over the place. Like great braziers lined up. There's coal on the floor. And at the end of it, there's a torch, a lit torch, metal torch. And he says, "You have to walk down there and carry that back to me. You're allowed to prepare and use your rituals to not frenzy. It's going to hurt, It's going to hurt you a lot, but it will cleanse you. And I promise you, you will not die, but you must resist the fear. You must resist the urge to scream, and you must endure the pain.
Oliver just nods his head. Cool guy nod.
You can do your dampen the fear ritual if you want to.
Yes.
You have
he
enough
will-
dice to just take half, but you do need to rouse.
Hunger gain. I'm at 1 hunger.
The fire seems dimmer after the ritual, and you're kind of calming down. You know, you're not fire resistant, but at least you have a lot of fortitude.
Hmm.
But you will have to walk on coal through at least very close to roaring fire. Grab something that is lit with fire and carry it back through the fire, which is scary for a vampire. Mechanically, according to Cause of the Blood Gods, this Firewalker ceremony, you have fortitude, so you can do a rouse for the by B. First of all, instead of 2 aggravated damage, you take 2 superficial.
All right.
Then you do need to do a Frenchy check, difficulty 3, and you get a +2 because of your ritual.
Come on. Difficulty 3. Hell yeah.
You are not deterred by the fire. And the last roll you need to make is a composure and survival as high as possible.
May I pump blood into this one?
Yes, you may. Rousing success, your beast is on your side, it seems.
So survival and composure?
Yes.
Survival. Composure. 2 modifier.
5. More than enough. It's not a crit. Okay, yes.
I could pump willpower into it maybe, but I'm a little nervous. No, it's too dangerous. No, I'll use willpower on that one. I want to impress. I'm putting a lot on the line for this one guy.
Could be a messy crit though.
Oh, that is true.
It's not gonna be.
You're right.
It's not gonna be the good crit.
Oh, okay, then never mind.
5 is more than enough.
Okay.
I need 1 more rouse. Because you have to go back. Yes, another success. 2 superficial damage. Instead of 2 ag. You go down there, you walk through fire, coal, everything. You grab the torch calmly. You're not running or anything. Walk back and hand him the torch to a smiling warlock. This gives you the merit fire resistant for free.
Hell yeah. Do I have to do I have to do the ritual? Like I have to cut off my fingertips?
No, this is a merit and not a ritual. The merit, for anyone who does not know, it does if you have taken fire damage, aggravated fire damage, when you sleep, you turn the aggravated damage into superficial damage.
Hell yeah.
And you regain all superficial willpower damage and all aggravated willpower damage from completing the trial.
Oh, sorry. Did you say that last part again? Do I have to make any changes to the...
You regain all superficial and aggravated willpower damage.
Oh, I see. So my willpower is all the way up?
Yeah.
Okay.
For completing it. And then, you leave the hallway. Get back into the basement of the Paradise.
And Oliver feels proud. He feels like good. He's getting closer to his goal. He wants to be this forge smith, but at this moment he does kind of like look at the wall. And if it was like a show, like the camera, no, he would lay down in his bed and look up at the ceiling, and the camera would zoom in on his face as he's thinking about, what did it take? Was it worth it? What he had to do?
Well, Victor looks
like, yes.
proud, but you're not sure if it's of you or himself for teaching you this. I will summon you again before they come to kill me, and when they do, I count on you defending me. I will be prepared.
And Oliver will bow his head uncharacteristically, and he'll leave.
We have a bit of time left, so I want to set up Emery and Leo. We're not going to do all of it, but we are going to do some of it, because you're going the same place, and I think it will make a kind of a good cliffhanger. Emery, you are with Euro in the sewer. You've been summoned by the Spy Master. It's clean enough in here. It's actually the cleanest part of the sewer. There's a dress hanging there, very, very fancy dress. Well, it's in plastic. He looks at you and then at the dress and kind of waiting for a reaction.
Leo's with me?
No, it's just a Spy Master.
Oh, this is interesting. Hopefully it's for somewhere other than the sewers.
Very much so. We need you and your unique appearance to mingle with the mortals. And hopefully the pigeons won't be an issue, because you're going somewhere very fancy.
Is it at a zoo, maybe? Where they might not be as noticeable?
It's a fundraiser, but there is a certain Minister of Defense who will be attending, and he will leave his briefcase, and there is a card in that briefcase that we need you to clone.
Okay, yeah, I can do that, I guess. There's kind of a situation with technology right now, but I guess I can figure it out.
Oh yeah, here's your ID, and he hands you a MI6 badge, or whatever you want to call it, with the Amelia Walker, it says. You need that to get in. You can bullshit your way through most of it, but eventually they will check up on these kinds of things when it's the Minister of Defense and his belongings. I have faith in you, though.
So we get in and we get out. Are you going?
No, I'm not pretty enough, unfortunately, but I will be watching.
Politicians aren't necessarily pretty or processing things.
They don't have a smile quite like mine. You can't even see it because of the bandages on its face and glowing yellow eyes. We need you because you look normal.
Understood, I can do that. And then when I get in, I get that information, and then I get out. Where do we meet, or what do you want with the information?
Well, you clone the card and you come back here. Don't bring the card. That will arouse suspicion and they will just make a new one. We need them to think that nothing was done and no one was in there. But we do need a copy because it opens their prison.
The prison?
Their prison for us.
Oh, okay. That's curious. I didn't know they had one of those. That's terrifying.
Oh, yeah, they have a couple, but we blew up the last one. Or I say we, they did.
I see. Okay, so I'll clone the card, and will there be anyone else like me there, or will I be solo, or?
You'll have friends. You can kind of see the bandages go upwards in a smile, but you can't see the mouth.
Emery is down to clown. You know, she's going, but she's curious who she's going to see because she's met a lot of individuals, and so at this point, she's in. Okay, understood. Thank you for providing the dress, and do you need it back, or is this?
No, it was custom fit for you. I mean, I think, and Arthur is more, his clothes are more fancy than the rest of us. He has an eye for this sort of thing, but it should fit. But you need to be character, and at least look like you have a lot of money.
Understood.
And work for the government.
Well, I guess where politics are concerned, I've been connected with more than one where the Ivory Tower is concerned, but here goes to kind politics as well, I guess.
Well, I wish you all the success, and if shit hits the fan, we'll try to get you out of prison.
Understood.
Remember to blush.
Will do. As long as there's no checkpoint checking for temperature, I'll be fine.
Oh, you'll be fine. Just don't swarm the place with pigeons. Or actually do. That would be fun. No, never mind.
I will do what needs to happen to make sure that we're able to get this information. It seems like it would be quite advantageous for us to have. But wait, hold on. You're saying that the Prime Minister of Kine...
No. The Minister of Defense.
Minister of Defense, he has a key to the prison that keeps us away, like a secret prison?
Yes, in his briefcase. That he won't be carrying around, but he will have guards. And it's not going to be in the main hall where the whole, they do their speeches and they give away all their money because they want to look good, Nothing like says charity, like bragging about it.
Understood. I'm just trying to... Okay, understood.
And you'll have backup. Don't worry.
Okay. All right. I appreciate that. And I will hopefully be able to meet up with you sooner rather than later. And with this new clone card and the device. And so I'm guessing the item that she needs will be small enough to put into a clutch.
If you're really, really in trouble, just do this to a camera. I'll know.
Understood. Classy. I appreciate it. It's like waving a white flag, but different somehow. Okay.
Well, you leave to prepare. Try to bring the dress through the sewer without getting any shit on it, literally. Leo. You're picked up by your favorite hobby. Wherever you are at the moment. Probably in your new penthouse. In another building. Dear beautiful Leo, I need you tonight. I need some arm candy.
Do you have clothing?
Yes, but you can wear whatever you want. I trust you.
The rest of my clothing is in the old penthouse.
Nah, I had it moved. It will arrive before we're going.
Good. Lovely.
But I do need you to look your best.
I will.
So we're gonna mingle with a lot of rich and famous people.
Oh, fun.
Yes. Very.
May I ask why?
There's a minister attending and he has something that we want. And you're gonna help with that.
Alright.
You're gonna be a pretty little distraction.
I'm good at that.
You are very good at that. Which is why I'm bringing you. But be ready, and she looks at you, kind of thinking, 1.5 hours?
I'll make do.
Well, you can wear whatever you want. Leo is probably good with this and know what to wear. This is very much a tux kind of thing. But no one said the tux couldn't be red. You're picked up in a limousine with Regina. She's wearing the usual ballroom dress, but it's just more fancy. And you meet up in front of a very large, it looks like an art gallery converted into something else. And there's a lot of men with sunglasses and earpieces outside, and people arriving in similar cars. When you step out and you kind of, Regina is holding your arm, because she needs to play the part. I assume you blush, but you don't have to do that now. I just want to set the scene.
Yeah.
But you see Emery, of all people, standing to get in there. Well, you think at least it's Emery. You've never seen her in anything that fancy. It's usually like a hoodie and a bag of power tools, but...
I'll throw her a side eye.
Emery, you feel Mithras in the harpy, and she kind of winks at you.
I see them, or I just feel them?
Oh, yeah, you see the harpy, but you obviously know you're unkind, so...
Oh, yeah. Okay. So the harpy's there. I see Leo's there.
Yeah, stepping out of a limousine.
Emery is going to stand there grimacing because she doesn't know. She knows that she has a fake badge, so knows that they probably have a fake badge, and she's trying to figure out who or how they might be connected because she knows, like, politics, people don't always talk at these things. And so she's going to be quite curious about how this is all going to go down because they are in an interesting predicament.
Well, before you meet up and we go into the whole heist situation, I think this is a good time to close it off because I have a lot of map to draw and also Marie's scene to do. But at least I'm interested in Luke and Dave. Have you written down your choices at least?
I've already sent it to you in the storyteller loop chat in Discord, so you have everything updated. And I've updated my sheet, so everything should be there as well.
And you have communicated, I see.
Mm-hmm.
We spent the full 90 each.
And, well, the thing turns to dust in front of you and you're quickly pulled out before the demon attacks you again. Well, feel powerful.
Oh, yeah.
And care a little less about humans and
Yes,
everyone else.
Exactly. Right, yeah. We've ascended. It's
Except Oliver.
Except Oliver.
We're closer to Oliver now.